It's a stormy morning here in our world. Let's see how stormy it is. It's Nick the Rabbit here. Welcome back to a brand new episode here on our Minecraft Tornado modded survival. And I gotta give a little bit of appreciation for some of the support we've been receiving on our latest episode. And we did get a comment from somebody asking for us to try the naturalist or naturalism mod or whatever the heck it's called. Where it's kind of like Alex's mobs in a way, but better. Unfortunately, I'm unable to do that because the mod in the Modrent launcher is not currently compatible with the version of NeoForge that I'm using, and that's a shame, but it's whatever, unfortunately. But we will eventually, I will continue to check for compatibility, and we will try to get that mod in there as soon as possible. Thank you for your support. So today we do have a little bit more of a laid-back episode for you here. We are going to try to, I'm thinking we might try to install a fence around our crops here, and I think our just entire property line, just in general, I think would be a great idea. You little peckerhead. It wouldn't be a Nick the Rabbit Minecraft episode without a fucking creeper to say hello at the beginning of each episode, now would it? Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, we're going to install a fence around our property, including our farm, especially to keep these little assholes out. And that'll pretty much be it. We need to find a place to put our brewing stand, which it'll probably be... Are you freaking kidding me? Where are you coming from? We got a lot of stuff we need to do, some organization. In the last episode, we worked on our basement a little bit more, and I don't know how much of that we're going to get to today, but we have enough to, in case of a tornado, we do have enough to at least be comfortable, you know. So, we migrated our radar from upstairs to downstairs, so that's all good. And, I'm still debating whether or not I want to learn how to make reinforced glass, because with the mod that we have, the Proto Manly's weather mod, we do have reinforced glass, so we can try to craft that. I might also... I might go exploring a little bit eventually and try to look for some more crops to put in our garden, so that might be something to look at. But it is just a dreary, rainy, overcast day, so don't think we'll get really too much action today, but you never know with this Let's Play, honestly. My brain is all over the place. we made this hole in the last episode because this is going to be where we're going to put some of our sugar cane. And I've been staring at that hole since I pressed record, and I've just not gotten around to it yet. So, just a little bit of an inside my bunny brain here today. Yeah, but we got that fixed. I don't think the weather radio or the weather siren will interact with this in it at all. So, eventually when this grows, we're going to put 5 more along this side. So, this sugarcane would be nice so we can finish our downstairs library, so that way our enchanting table can be at its maximum power. So that's a very good start indeed. Okay, enough getting distracted. Where was I going to put this brewing stand? Was I just going to put cobblestone down? I feel like it deserves something a little bit more dignified than that. I might just turn it into smooth, like, you know, super smooth stone. We also need to get on crafting more blast furnaces, but that's going to be episodes away because, frankly, we don't have any iron. We're pretty much screwed in that regard. All we got is gold. We got some iron nuggets, but not even enough to make one measly iron ingot. So I think what I'm going to do, we're going to actually just, that's an easy fix. We're just going to switch out our iron, or our anvil with our thing here. And then this brewing stand is basically just for decoration for now. We got some glass in there upstairs, so we're going to make some bottles eventually, but not right now. I'm wondering if I should take out this right here, because we're going to put up 4 more blast furnaces when the time comes. So, yeah, that's gonna be what our plan is there. God, I gotta be the most disorganized person on the face of the earth, because I kept saying that we're gonna do the fence thing, and we haven't even freaking started yet. And this empty space is gonna drive me crazy, so I'm gonna make a crafting table to put there. That's not how you make a crafting table. Put one there. Should we put one there, or should we just put like a chest there? Or actually, no, an iron stand actually would work just fine. Oh, no, you know what we can make? We have the Farmer's Delight mod. So I think eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a stove there. But that's going to be, we could probably steal one from the village over there eventually, not now. I think I've already raided the poor souls enough, so we got some spruce logs, which means we can turn half that into planks and the rest of them can be sticks. We got to kind of budget it out a little bit because we need to know how many we need for fences and all that, or for the sticks, I meant to say. So we'll probably just do that. I don't know why I did that. Okay, I guess that works for now. 48 fences is not going to be enough. I can tell you that right now, for free. That'll have to do for now, 2 stacks, but we have to go to sleep first. I'm not going to put fences up while there's zombies out. Good morning, Vietnam! Are you tired of that yet? I don't know. Actually, no, I know exactly where our entrance gate's going to be, because we have a path right here. Awesome. And then just build like a little extension out from there. Need to craft another shovel, because I want to finish off that path before it drives me crazy. Fuck it, we'll just make a wooden shovel for now, I don't care. Again, I think we didn't make any iron, did we? So we literally spent all of our iron on just like tools and stuff. Like, that's crazy. And then we need to fill in that little dirt, or that little hole there, before that becomes a lawsuit. Okay, lawsuit averted. Yeah, I'm just kind of building this out here. So we're going to have a little bit of land to work with as a result. Got a lot of dirt. I don't know how we got this much dirt. Oh no, I know exactly how I got that much dirt. We just kept, by digging our basement, we had to get that dirt from somewhere. But I think we'll fill in this little canyon eventually. I don't know what I want to see out of it yet, but we'll get there. We will get there. But for now, just make this a little more walkable, I guess. I don't know how long I want to extend this for, so it's pretty tentative for now, where we want to put all this crap. I'm going to dig up these paths. I don't think we need these paths there. I know in the first episode we noticed them and didn't really do much about them. I don't know what to do about that packed mud either. I don't even know where that's from. I don't know. Is that a vanilla? Yeah, that's a vanilla block. So I don't know what to do about that. And this tree is pissing me off because it's not letting me through. So that packed mud, we're going to have to figure something out. Might just have to throw it in the ocean. I really don't like having a curved fence, but I don't know if we really have much of a choice. And it's probably a mistake to make this a wooden fence. I just realized that. I probably should have made like a cobblestone wall, but I think it'll be alright. I don't think that... Honestly, we haven't gotten hit by a tornado yet, and I'm starting to lose hope that we're ever going to, so... and then I'm going to say that, and then like an F5 is going to hit or something. So, how was your weekend? Mine was pretty good. I traveled 2 hours for some volleyball. That was nice. Some high school volleyball. Our team is absolutely freaking atrocious, but still pretty fun to watch. Okay, how much spruce do we have? A lot. A lot of spruce. So we're gonna be getting this done pretty quickly then, I feel like. Alright, so then we got 2 more stacks of fences there. So probably put some of this in my chest for now. Well, why do we have shears out? That's my question. There's no reason for us to have shears in our inventory right now. We also don't need jungle logs. We could probably turn that into charcoal. Turn that into charcoal as well. It actually snowed for the first time last night. So, that was not fun to see at 3 in the morning. I get to watch it turn from rain to snow. You know, fall is here whether we like it or not. I like fall, but I don't like winter. Even though at winter I have an excuse to open my window and make my room as cold as I damn well please, but... Okay, so we got a couple of trees cleared out here. This one will be our last one that we'll clear out for now. Is it really already starting to get night? This game, the days are so short. Okay, it's morning, so now we don't have the threat of monsters as much. I'm gonna put a lot of this crap in our chest. Awesome. So now we can finish out this first row of our farm. And then it'll go on to the next row and the next row and so on and so forth. So we could probably actually get rid of this wood and replace it with dirt. So that way we have a path. Yeah, actually, yeah, that works just fine, actually, yeah.
A few moments later.
Actually, I don't even know if we need to do that at all. We could probably just make another path. You know what? Yeah, that probably would have been a brighter idea. I never said I was the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay, so we just put that in. I think you guys get a better idea of what I want to do here. So we're going to just do what we were going to do here. We're going to put in a path off to this side here. And you can turn pods onto paths. So that's awesome news indeed. So we're just going to continue to do that. We're going to build this path around. And now the question remains... Well, I guess we can't really. So we're just going to replace this then. And we'll just put a fence there. Thinking about putting a gate there. We might actually do that. So we'll just put a gate there. We're going to chop down this this fig tree. That's not good. No, that's not good at all. I forgot what kind of storm that is. Because there's so many ways that this is structured that, dear fucking Christ. So that is definitely like some kind of, that might just be a regular squall line. Yeah, I don't know. I think that, yeah, that's just a regular squall, nothing really to worry about. It's going to be a little windy, but it's not going to be anything catastrophic. Now, my question is, if this is going to promote tornado genesis right here, this storm. We know it's a squall line. There's definitely a lot of hail cores in there. But my real concern is tornado spawning. I didn't even think about that initially. But, like, we'll just have to find out. I don't think I've ever seen a tornado spawn from one of these. But you never know. You just never know. Yeah, that's scary. Again, I know it's probably going to end up being harmless for the most part, but that's scary. The way that it just approaches is like the scariest thing ever. I know as a kid when we got, on the rare occasion we got a storm like that, it would scare the hell out of me. So I think what we're going to do, so we just fenced in our farm there. But what I'm going to do is we're going to leave this open here. I'm thinking about shifting the sugarcane a little bit more here. Oh, we can harvest some of this. Never mind, we can't. Not unless I throw this egg. Damn it, didn't create a chicken. That would have been the first step to our That would have been the first step to an animal farm right there. Would have been if it would have created a chicken, but it didn't. So as the squall draws near, the night is also drawing near, which means it is time to get our ass to bed. And we'll continue work on the fence again in the morning. Good morning, Vietnam! Alright, enough screwing around. We made a little progress on the fence yesterday. But what I think I want to do, actually, I want to get rid of some of these fences out here. Because it's a little bit redundant to have that fence there and then just, like, not... and then have, like, a second fence there. So we're going to get rid of that. And then we'll just continue to have this fence shuffled in right there. Yeah, that looks good enough. It's a little wonky, but I can definitely see somebody setting up their fence like that. Okay, so we got torches put up there. I'm thinking, I don't know, do I want to get rid of these little stick-out fences there, or do I just want to leave them there? I think they look pretty nice, but functionally they're not exactly useful. But I'm not exactly useful myself, so, you know. So we're going to make gates. I think that's how you make gates. Yep, there they go. Right there. So we're going to make a gate. Yeah, that looks good. I do want to see what it looks like if we use the other configuration. That actually looks a little bit better. I don't know, guys. What do you say? Does that look good? Should we just axe this corner entirely? It looks kind of like a pig pen entrance, actually, now that I think about it. I think we'll just get rid of that. But if you guys want the double fence back, then you probably should just let me know. I think it actually wouldn't look that bad. I think it would look pretty good. So let's see how our storm's doing here. It has completely fucking dissipated. Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, speaking of mods, like I said at the top of the episode, we had a viewer request a mod, and I would love to have that because, you know, I was going to try to install Alex's mobs, but that's not compatible with this either. So remember, we're running on NeoForge 1.21.1, so any mods that you suggest, we have to keep those compatible with this version of NeoForge, and of course has to be found on the Modrinth launcher as well. Although actually no, it doesn't have to. It's a lot easier. We can install like drag and drop a jar file into our mods folder, but it'd just be a lot easier on me if we could just keep those compatible with Modrinth and obviously the requirement being the current version of NeoForge, or 1.21.1 at the very least. So yeah, that's the mod, or that's the version we're using for this. I don't know why. I just like subconsciously just like, it was like an involuntary movement. I just went and harvested these crops and I didn't even want to. I think it would be so satisfying to just go ahead and like get all these crops harvested in one fell swoop eventually. That would be actually like really, really satisfying. That's part of the reason why I like agriculture in this game. It's so satisfying to harvest crops, especially with the mod I have installed where all you have to do is just right-click everything. And even with Croptopia, it's right-click by default. So we're just making a water basin here. And then what I'm going to do is, once we're done with this water basin, we're going to put little corn rows here of dirt. That's what I call them, I guess. And maybe, you know, kind of like the hairstyle, right? You know, the cornrows hairstyle is where I got that from. So, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, we're going to put like rows of dirt here once this basin's filled in. So that way we don't have to go in and like, you know, have to deal with all that water and stuff. Like, it's so taxing, in my opinion, to do it like individual rows of water. Like, it fills up so much quicker when you do it like this. So this is what I want. This is why I'm doing this here, just to save myself a little bit more time. Realistically, it doesn't save that much time, but any time saved is victory, in my opinion. See, look at that. And that's also so satisfying when it all fills up like that. You can also go swimming in it. Imagine like skinny dipping
Bruh.
in the farm irrigation canals here.
Oh, hell no!
Whoa, I almost trampled the strawberry crops by doing something stupid. Okay. We got tomatoes, right? We got zucchini for sure. We got spinach. I don't think we have radishes. We have hops. I don't think we planted blackberries or elderberries yet. We're going to go through. Strawberry, squash, hops, kiwi, yam, wheat, carrots, ginger, grapes, zucchini. So we do not have blackberries planted yet. Does anybody remember BlackBerry phones, actually? I remember my teacher having one back in 2012 when I was in 2nd grade. Man, Blackberries were like the thing back in the day. This is the core memory unlocked. What the hell? I don't even know what we're going to use half these crops for. Like I said, I do want to eventually like craft the foods there that Croptopia offers. That'd be super cool. We got raspberries. We got rutabagas, I think. We do not have celery. So, got kiwis. Don't have elderberries. We don't have cantaloupe planted. So, I think we're going to put some of the stuff that we don't have planted yet. We're going to put it down here. Stuff we do have planted, we're going to put up there. And it's hailing. What the hell? Yeah, that actually works out perfectly. Awesome. So we can just do that every 2 fence posts here. The thing is, too, I think this will help our crops back here grow. Because I think as long as there's sunlight, should be okay. Well, I guess we're about to find out whether or not hail kills plants in this game. It's a stormy morning here in our world. Let's see how stormy it is. That's not good. Oh, good thing I frickin' checked reflectivity. So that's off to this side over here. Obviously not close enough for our siren to go off, thank God, but... No, yeah, good luck. I can't see any of that. If there is a tornado back there, then we're definitely not going to be able to see it. I can't see fucking shit. That's the thing. Like, if there's a tornado on the ground, we're not going to know where it's at because it's freaking rain right. That was a little bit close for comfort. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. There's a rotation, like, right next to us. And I don't know where the fuck it's at. It's right there. It's right there. It's literally right there. Oh, God, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. There it is. Right there. It's right there. It's literally right frickin' there. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's, like, right there. We should probably take shelter. How's our siren not going off? How is our frickin' siren not going off? I can see the debris cloud right there. Oh my God, I thought that was for sure going to hit us. And we're still not quite out of the clear, I don't think. Okay. Breath of relief there. We can actually take a breath. So we got more twins. That one's only getting stronger. And I'm glad it's yeah, you can definitely see the particles. It's moving off that way. Oh my god, it's on the ground like completely now. Look at that. Alright. In particles we trust. It's moving off that way. Which, you know, thank heavens for that, right? But look, I don't know about y'all, but that was a freaking scary close call there. Like, I didn't think we'd actually, like, get... That's the closest I think we've ever been to getting hit by a tornado. And like I said, I'm not entirely confident that we're going to be even done with this. Because there's another up there, like, there's another system right there in the back. So we could get hit by another one here soon. I don't know. It's still, like I said, we'll keep our eye out. And I want to make this look like a ranch. You know, like those ranch signs. If you live out in the West, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? But like, if you live anywhere out where there's like farms and shit, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like these little ranch gates right here. And then we'll have to come up with a name for this ranch as well. I'm thinking like, I don't know, Rabbit Acres or the NK Ranch or something like that. I don't know. Alright. So we got a farm. Our ranch is really starting to come together. I'm really loving our progress so far. And I think we've just done a spectacular job. They need to make corner fences in this game. Like for these hill transitions. That's what they need to do. Like, they need to build, or they need to make some fences like that in this game. I'm thinking about moving this sugarcane back a little bit. Yeah, you know what? I think I might actually do that. Yeah, that looks good. So our sugarcane farm is there. Our crops are still under construction, but we'll definitely have that finished eventually. I like to get every crop in here eventually. It's going to take a little bit of exploration. There's a lot of crops in the game, but I think we can definitely get there someday. It's going to take a little bit of dedication, though, I think. This is probably going to be where our orchard is. Or like where we're going to put... I don't know. Do we want to put an orchard here? Because we already got trees here. But I want something a little bit more streamlined where we can put like rows of... Like where we can put paths down here. And then plant trees to the side and then chop them down at will. I think that'd actually be pretty nice. I don't know. Let me know what you guys would think about that. We got a lot of stuff that we can probably do with this series. So, yeah, we're gonna have to herd some animals in within the next couple of episodes to fill in this little pen here. That is definitely something I want to do. And my OCD is kicking in again. So we're gonna have to extend this. Okay, that's definitely doable. That's not unreasonable. We can just do this, and then this. Yeah, okay, so that's solved. And then right here, just put a torch there, put a torch there. There's probably another torch here, just to keep it 2 by 2 here. And then that's a little off, but that doesn't bother me that much. Okay, I think we're done with the pen now, officially. Oh, never mind, we're not. Now we are. So that's the pen done. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for another episode here at our ranch here for Minecraft Modded Tornado Survival. If you guys liked it, make sure you leave a like, as always, and subscribe to the channel. Next episode, we're planning on going back mining again. We're going to go back underground because we desperately need some iron. So that's going to be something to do next episode. We're also going to try and finish out some of our, we're going to add to our farm a lot more as well. Just some basic stuff. And then, probably going to, yeah, that's probably how this is going to go. So with that being said, that's all I got for you in today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And as always, until next time, this is Nick the Rabbit, down the rabbit hole. I need a drink.